So a friend from YouTube asked me for my personal leg stretching workout, and it was a little bit long, so I made it over 2 videos. The first one's about 4 minutes, and the second one's about 4.5 minutes. First leg exercise, basically what you do is you hold the foot into the hands and you push the sternum up towards the sky, keeping the leg straight. If you can't keep the leg straight, you go down on the leg, on the calf, or on the side of the leg. Next part of the stretch is you bring the foot on the side of the quad and you bend forward, lowering down, stretching the back of the leg completely. I'm going to give you a side view of the pose. So this is what it is, right? You hold the leg. In the video, I stayed 15 to 20 seconds, but normally in my day-to-day life, I hold anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute. I didn't hold it that long for the video, or the video would be needlessly long. So I just did it to give you guys some ideas. Basically, again, you bring the foot on the side of the quad, you inhale, and you lower down. You either grab the side of the foot, or you can interlace the fingers around the legs. Just have fun with the stretch. Next one is pigeon pose. What you want to do is come to a downward facing dog position and bring one foot to the opposite hand and knee to the same hand, right? If you're flexible enough in this pose, you can inhale, lower down towards the leg, and basically put the top of your forehead onto the mat, relaxing and breathing into the pose again from 30 seconds to a minute. Have fun with it and relax. So we're going to do the opposite side. Here's a side view. So opposite foot, opposite leg, same knee, say opposite foot, opposite hand, same knee, same hand. So relax. This will open up the side of the leg. Just be very mindful not to torque the joints in the knee. If you're flexible enough, lower down and rest the forehead onto the mat and just continue breathing deeply. The longer you hold the stretch, the better, but make sure nothing is happening in the joints, right? Forward bend. In a forward bend, you could bring the hands on the calves, or if you have flexibility, bring the hands on the feet. Just be mindful of your lower back in this position. If you bend the knees a little, you can actually alleviate some lower back pain if you're one that suffers from lower back pain. Or else you can keep the legs straight, but always be mindful of the articulations and the joints in the lower back. Next stretch, what we're going to do is the low stance from Kung Fu low stance. You can stay here again 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And in this video, I stayed 10 seconds on each side. But like again, I didn't want to make the video needlessly long. So what I did is 10 seconds on each side. And just that. You can do it anywhere between 5 to 6 times, or you just do it once a day as you wish. The more, the merrier. Then here we did Warrior 1 high lunge, but with my hands on the leg. And you're basically breathing, squaring off the hips. And then I did Warrior 1 low lunge. Again, squaring off the hips and breathing deeply. You feel a stretch in the groin. You feel a stretch on the quad. Then I did a version where you just come forward, you lengthen the front leg, and you bow down to it as much as you could. No more if you can go to the max. Just try your best and keep contact with the breath, right? Then we do the opposite side, same thing, Warrior 1 high lunge. Once you're ready, you lower the knee to a Warrior 1 low lunge, and you could stay in this pose. If you can't lower down deeply, what you do is, I'm going to show you in just a second for the next pose. So if you can lower down deeply, just come to kind of a halfway position. So this is a full position. This is sort of a halfway position. You could even go a little bit higher up if you're lacking flexibility. If not, just go nuts and rest into the pose. Guys, I hope this gives you some ideas, and namaste.